friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a quick one. It is basically a continuation from yesterday's video. So if you haven't watched that video, to recap, in 2016 I said, well, it was either at the end of 2015 or at the beginning of 2016, I said, here's 10 books that I definitely want to read in 2016. And I went through them and let you know which books were on that list and also which ones I read and which ones I did not read. I didn't recap if I liked them or I didn't. I just said, I had this on my list, I read it or I didn't. And I went through that list, and of that list, I still have 5 on that list that I have not gotten to yet. Run through those very quickly. Vengeance Road by Erin Bowman. 10,000 Skies Above You by Claudia Gray. Not If I See You First by Erik Lindstrom. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. And Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs. So those are 5 books that I originally said for last year that I definitely wanted to read. Still haven't gotten around to them. So I am rolling those over into this year, and I am making it a priority to have those books on my TBR. They're up in front, they're up in center. Ask me about them, bug me about them, please. But I wanted to do a top 10 books that I want to read this year, but I am including those 5. So I was only able to pick 5 additional books to add to this list, but I'm really excited about these books, so let's go ahead and show you which ones they are. So right here I have this gorgeous edition of Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I've been wanting to read this forever. It's a classic. It's kind of like a murder mystery, so really excited about it. It will be my first Agatha Christie, I'm pretty sure. Next up, I want to read The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I want to read this because I read Caraval already this year and I loved that, and people that thought that Caraval was going to be like The Night Circus were like pretty upset because it wasn't the same thing at all. But from what I'm hearing, this is a great magical realism book and I just can't wait to dive in. I also want to read Beautiful Broken Girls by Kim Savage because she's one of my favorite authors. She's such a kind and sweet person, and I loved her first book and I think I'm going to love this one more than the first one. Next up, I want to read Heartless by Marissa Meyer. She's one of my favorite authors. I really loved the Lunar Chronicle series, and I've had this on my TBR since I received this in my All Crate in November. And yes, I do have this beautiful white covered edition, but I just really need to make it a priority. And last up on this list is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. Six of Crows was on my list last year and I actually did accomplish reading it, so I'm going to go ahead and put this behemoth on this year's list, and hopefully I will be able to accomplish it as well. So that completes my top 10 books that I want to read in 2017. Again, quickly, we have Crooked Kingdom, Heartless, Beautiful Broken Girls, The Night Circus, Murder on the Orient Express, Library of Souls, The Book Thief, and Not If I See You First, 10,000 Skies Above You, and Vengeance Road. So these are 10 books that I'm kind of making a priority this year. I really would like to have them read by the end of summer. So if that's going to happen, I really need to get cracking. But that's all for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed. And if you didn't watch yesterday's video and you're like kind of confused on like what's going on, go ahead and click back to that video and then maybe rewatch this one. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I have for today's video. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye!